Hi everyone, my name is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is basically a color swatch of these Marvy LePen Flex. This is the pastel set. I just received them in the mail yesterday, and I also have included the other colors here. So what I'm going to do is link my original video right now in the card so you can check it out. So here's the deal. These pens are not my favorite for brush lettering. And my first video, I had a comment, I deleted it because it kind of got nasty, but I had a comment that said, I have no idea what I'm talking about because I said I don't know a million times. And it's true, I do say that a lot. And the reason why I said it, because now I've had time to play around with them. I don't use these every day because I can't stand them, basically. I hate them. But that being said, I bought the new ones because there are times that if you want really small brush lettering, they do come in handy. The thing I hate about them the most is that the brush nib is so small and it bends so easy. So the reason why I didn't know what I thought about them, because like more famous than me anyway, YouTubers had, for instance, Ensign Insights had done a review video on these pens and she loved them. She really, really liked them. And I know everyone's opinions are their own, so you won't really know what, like, if you like something until you try it yourself. And I know a lot of people watch these videos to see what do other people think about them. But they're definitely my no-go. I do not go to these on a daily basis. I might use them once a month if. It's just because I think the whole thing I hate about it is that it's not very long. And I guess if the brush tip were longer, it would give you a bigger stroke. But I don't like this little black part that's on here. I wish it was like a slimmer design because when you write with it, and I'll show you, they don't bounce back very fast and they bend almost 90 degrees. And so if you don't hold your pen exactly right, you get that really sloppy downstroke where it gets really thick at the bottom. And that's the part that I do not like. And so you may be wondering, why did you buy another pack if you don't like them? Well, because I like these colors and I wanted to color swatch them for you guys. A lot of people like pastel colors, and I think that's why they released them. And I want to share them with you, share the colors, because if Ensign Insights, her name is Sarah, if she likes them, there will be other people who also like them. And so consider this kind of a review video. We're going to go ahead and swatch all the colors. I did separate them. This is the jewel tone pack. These are the primary colors. And then of course the pastel, which are new. And I'm going to go ahead and just take this cover off because as you guys know, I organize my pens in my pen cube. If you're interested, I will link that video for you as well. So we'll go ahead, swatch all the colors, and then we'll kind of come back and talk a little bit more about these. But if you've seen my first video, you know, you'll see kind of how they perform. And I do know now why I don't like them. So I didn't really like them the first time, but I wanted to, it's not even that I wanted to be nice because I do aim to be honest and truthful on my channel. If there is a video like or some product that I absolutely can't stand, I will tell you and be completely honest. So these are kind of an in-between for me because it's not that I can't stand them. there's one brush pen that I can't stand and I don't even think I've released that video yet, but these, it's not that I can't stand them, I just don't reach for them that often and they're definitely not my favorite. So, okay, without further ado, let's get into this video.
I got an ache inside of me. It's a deep hole where I bleed. Oh, can I seal it? You're like an ocean without land. Not a single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it.
So there you have it. Those are the color swatches. So a couple things that I'm going to say. Number one, some of the colors are actually really, really pretty. I love the jewel tones, basically all of them. They're so pretty. And the pastel colors are also really nice, except this orangey yellow gold color is not really pastel. That's the only thing I noticed. And even this kind of salmon color one isn't really a pastel color, but these four look they look very spring, very Easterish to me. So um, the one good thing besides the color selection, now that they've increased it, is that if you do want small lettering, these are good for small lettering. Number one, you have to be super slow and you have to be super careful. There's a couple times here where I did have saggy bottoms on all of my E's. And yes, it could be because I'm holding my pen wrong. But at the same time, I don't experience that with one of my favorite pens, which would be Tombows. I don't get that because the tip, I think what's happening here is the tip gets so bent, and I'm not even that heavy handed on my pens, but this is still bent. So every now and then I find I turn the brush around and it's great, except then it gets bent the other way. It doesn't really bounce back like a longer brush nib would. And I think that's the problem because they're so short. If you were to try using them for a long time, you'd find that they'd quickly wear down. And I do find a few of them actually feel a little dried out. I think this teal one down here was a little dry and the orange one was a little dry. So, like, those are the thickest downstrokes you're going to get from these pens compared to, for instance, if we take the Pentel Touch Food, where these are like some of my favorite brush pens. So you can see how the tip differs here. First of all, these are much longer and I prefer them, although some people say that they give you that little um, thing at the top, like that little, they flop down too much. But you can get very similar downstrokes with these, and I definitely prefer these. I almost even prefer the Tombos, but the Tombos are really, really dry. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. To leave any comments down below if you want. Also, if you're new here, I'd love if you subscribed, and don't forget to click the bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. We'll talk to you guys again very soon. Bye now.